This week, Microsoft Lists is coming to everybody, but not many people understand what it's for. Windows 11 is getting new features before the big update that's due later this year, and IT security is getting loads of money, but not much love from C-level executives. So I want to start this week with Microsoft Lists because it's one of my favorite applications. But one of the frustrating things about it is that not many people really understand what it's for. Now, Microsoft Lists comes as part of a Microsoft 365 subscription. But starting this week, Microsoft has started rolling out a new version of Lists, which is now available to people who are running with just a Microsoft account. So it's aimed at consumers and small businesses, i.e. those people who don't have a paid subscription to Microsoft 365. Now, you could describe Lists as a hybrid database spreadsheet, if you like. So it's really for all of those features that we often use spreadsheets for, maybe for tracking and managing work information, but spreadsheets weren't really designed for initially. So of course, spreadsheets are for number crunching, and Microsoft Lists is for work tracking and management. And it allows you to collaborate with other people more easily than a spreadsheet, visualize that information, and ask it questions, much like you would do with a database. Now, Microsoft has done a lot of work to make Microsoft Lists available to people who only have a Microsoft account. So they've had to re-engineer SharePoint, which is what Microsoft Lists is based on, and that's no mean feat. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this new preview application. From the screenshots that I've seen of it, it looks a little bit different from the version that we get today in Microsoft 365. So for instance, you can have different views displayed as tabs across the top of the application. At least I don't see that in my tenant today with Microsoft 365. And I do hope that some of those features that we can see now in this preview app are also going to be rolled back into the Microsoft 365 version of Lists. So let's talk about Windows 11. So if you remember, Microsoft has promised now that there will only be one major feature update every year for Windows 11 and for Windows 10 as long as it's supported. Now, Microsoft is very sneakily saying, well, okay, you're only going to get one feature update a year, and Microsoft is going to try and slip in new features before that big feature update actually happens at the end of the year. So Microsoft is going to deliver these new features in 3 different ways. I'm confused, you're confused, everybody's confused about this. Does it really matter at the end of the day? Well, if you're a consumer, not. If you're managing Windows 11 in a corporation, it may well matter so that you understand how these features are going to be delivered. So I'm going to tell you now the 3 different ways that Microsoft is planning to deliver new features to Windows 11 outside of a major feature update. So the first one is called Feature Experience Packs. There have actually been already Feature Experience Packs made available for Windows 10, where Microsoft updated the snipping tool and made some minor adjustments as well to the UI. Now, the idea of Feature Experience Packs is that they're able to update broadly all of the tools and UI in Windows 10 or Windows 11, and they're delivered through Windows Update. But there are also online service experience packs. Now, these are also delivered through Windows Update, and they focus on delivering improvements for a specific experience. For instance, Microsoft has one of these packs that's going to update the Your Microsoft Account Settings page in the Settings app. So it's more focused and targeted towards a specific feature. But to make things even worse, there are also web experience packs. Now, the main difference between these and the other 2 packs that I just told you about is that they're delivered through the Microsoft Store. And they're aimed to update things like, the widget experience in Windows 11. So whether that updates the entire widget experience, which I think is what Microsoft is saying, or whether that's going to be a way that you can get support for third-party widgets, I'm not quite sure. We don't know exactly because Microsoft hasn't really revealed much information about these web experience packs as yet, but watch this space. And finally this week, according to a survey by Trend Micro, IT security is having loads more money thrown at it by corporations. So IT pros are basically complaining that, well, okay, we've got lots of money now, but the C-level executives, the CIO, and whoever's responsible for the budget, of course, are just throwing money at a problem and then walking away. So there's no real understanding from C-level executives about how to invest the money appropriately, or the challenges that the company and the IT professionals having to deal with this every day are facing. And 77% of respondents to the survey said that they wanted more people in the organization to be able to take accountability and responsibility for this problem. So those are the stories that we have for you this week. If you found it useful, then please give it a like so that we can get this video pushed out to more people on YouTube. And if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing every week, then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.